Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawn Pigg. You can be on YouTube, social media, Roku. You can find me on Roku. Just type in Shawn Pigg and download the app. This is my new venture, and I'm glad you're joining me today. And I've done some past videos here, and I've been thinking, internally on what it is that I have to change and what do I have to do to make a better experience and give you more knowledge. So today I've just decided to just sit back and talk to you about, life experiences, talk to you about the risk, and talk to you about the opportunity that's in front of you every single day that you're not taking advantage of. Talk about how to overcome that fear. Talk about how, just a lot of different stuff. We'll probably talk about 15 minutes, and then I'll do some more videos. And all my videos from now on is just going to be sit back and talk to you. And because I promise you, I probably went through a life experience that you've been through that I've overcame, and I'm gonna give you, I'll give you examples, as we move forward. But what I want to do today is, as I'm going through, this video here, I want you to ask yourself, first of all, what would you do every single day when you wake up, every single day of your life, for free, not worry about money, that makes you wake up and smile and be happy and be like enthusiastic and energetic? What would you do every single day of your life without worrying about money? When you answer that question, then I think that is the time in your life you're going to understand what you're supposed to do and how you can build towards that ultimate destiny. Because don't forget, there's things you're going to do in life that are vehicles just to take you to where you need to go. So, if you're working at Burger King now, it's a vehicle. It's a vehicle to take you to where you need to go. So, ride that train, drive that vehicle for a minute and then go trade it in. And you have to get these life experiences. You can't be just stuck in the same job, the same rut, and do the same thing every day and expect different results. It's going to be the same. So you got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to take that risk. You got to know what it is that you want to do. So my question, that I'm gonna, pick up at the end of the video is, what would you do every single day without being paid for it? Every day, wake up with a smile, be excited, be energetic, be enthusiastic, just every single day without worrying about money. So I'm gonna give you my answer, and then we'll talk more about it throughout the video. But my answer is what I'm doing now, to educate you on what I've been through, my life experiences, to help you not overcome the same, or not go through the same pitfalls that I've been through, to be able to foresee that problem before it's even happening. There may be something I'm going to throw out there to you as an individual, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, even if you're an entrepreneur and you're a business owner. There may be something I'm going to throw out there at you like, oh man, I'm in that same position right now. And I'm going to explain, without you even know I'm telling you, how to overcome it. So I have this ability to do this. And this is why I believe in what I'm getting ready to do. I'm basically this is my future. And I want everybody to connect with me. Anybody that wants to connect with me, please do. Comment, like, subscribe. I love questions because your questions can lead to a video. There's maybe even a possibility we can have you on a video while I discuss these situations with you and help you overcome whatever situation you're in. Devil situations suck. So, and what I mean by everything I'm saying is that I want you to like and subscribe and comment. The more you comment, the more inspired I am, the more motivated I am to help you. But the most important thing I want to discuss, today is I've had a lot of life experiences, and I'm going to let you know you're no different than I, and I'm no different than you. We both put our pants on one leg at a time. We both still go through 35,000 thoughts per day. We go through 50,000 decisions a day. We all have the same 40,000 negative thoughts in our head a day. It's the same. We're the same person. We're wired the same way. Now, you have to break free of that matrix that society and the world has put you in. You have to think different. You have to act differently. You have to have, good communication skills. You have to be able to look somebody in the eye, sit tall, shake their hand good, smile, and be honest. Integrity is everything. Be honest, because only one thing you have in life, and that's your name. Now you have a choice. You can screw it up. You can just basically keep it flatline, or you can make a legacy out of your name. It's your choice. I'm going to help you do the latter. I'm going to help you build a legacy. I'm going to help you find out what it is that you want to do to bring that creative and intuitive ingenuity, the drive. I'm going to help you find out what it is that you need to get to pull yourself out of whatever you're in right now and help you reach your ultimate goal. Well, so just kind of give you an example. I'm going to just give you, an executive summary. Over the last 15 months, okay, been married 23 years. Over 15 months, went through a divorce. Plus, not only healing myself, but my son as well, and my two children. I've been through in 15 months that my son and I were driving down a highway in Atlanta, and somebody just started shooting at us, and I totaled my truck when it only has 2 months left to pay it off. Been paying on it for over 6 years. 2 months to pay it off and totaled it. Thing is a 2500 Duramax, Sierra 2500 Duramax HD with 170,000 miles on it, and they totaled it out. So I got the truck though during they paid it. They paid the last 2 payments on it, and I got to keep the truck. But I can't find the parts for it. They're trying to find parts for anything is near impossible. So it's been sitting out there for 3 months. So, my girlfriend, her home got destroyed by the hurricane in Florida. So I took my, camper down there, big, nice camper down to Florida. And on the way down there, blew a tire. So I changed a tire on the side of the road by myself in a camper. And that was a fun experience. It's a big camper. And then about an hour later, my rear end of my truck almost falls off. And so I pulled off an exit, and, what do you know? Pull up to an AutoZone. It's right there at the exit. How great, how perfect. But now I had to put a rear end back on. It was like this. It was crooked. All right, like that. So you're driving down the road, you can feel your back end like this. And I'm like, I think something's wrong here. My son was with me. He's like, yeah, I think so too. So we pulled over. I'm like, it was pretty crazy. So I went in AutoZone, bought some tools. I'm like, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get this thing fixed with the camper hooked up and get it to Florida? So in the back of my truck, I had a 6x6 log. It was about that long. It was a 6x6 timber, like landscaping timber, railroad tie or whatever, about that long. And I'm like, okay. So I put it underneath, and the tire's like this. I put it in front of the truck like that, gave my truck gas. Boom, popped back in, tightened it up, and got back on the road. Then let's see, what else happened? My bank accounts got robbed. Had identity theft. All my credit cards got hacked. My bank accounts got drained. Matter of fact, the bank accounts got drained so much money. A bank that I've been doing business with for 15 years said, Mr. Pigg, we don't want your business anymore. You're too high of a risk. That's called Bank OZK. Never had an issue with them. And I want everybody to hear that name because I did not support them. There was no reason for that. That wasn't like I committed the fraud. I didn't steal my own money. So I had to get a new bank account. Plus all the different systems we've been launching, all the different companies, the programs. There's been a lot going on. But we'll get into that and more as we move forward. Let's see. Oh, and then, as most of you may have seen in the video, cut my hand wide open right there, which is pretty intense. That was pretty nasty. Oh, cut my leg wide open. It was one of these legs. There's a big scar somewhere. Right here. Cut my leg wide open on a tractor outside. Oh, my son, 2021 tractor, brand new tractor, got dumped into the river and destroyed. Let's see, what else has happened? My air conditioner went out the other day, turned it back on. I got it fixed. My house got broken into on July 1st of last year, over $100,000 in damage and stolen goods. Yep. They wouldn't even arrested people in my county because they're juveniles, so that was fun dealing with that. My son just totaled my girlfriend's car a couple weeks ago, rolled it, and then hit a tree head on at 50 mile an hour. Yeah, he's perfect. He's in great shape. The angels were definitely, they were protecting him. The spirits and angels are with him. So I had to spend the last month helping looking with my girlfriend to get a new car. So it doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter. So I subconsciously just brought this shit back to me just to tell you a story, because what I've learned and what I've done is I've learned to control how that negative thought is going to affect me in the future. I've learned how to take that negative thought and turn it into positive actions is what I've done. So not negative thoughts and negative thoughts from now and past to positive actions today and the future. And you, with that transition, your mind, you can subconsciously forget about those negative thoughts, but you'll remember about the experience that you're having. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a PhD. I'm a business owner. I'm a father, and I'm somebody just like you. Somebody that is currently struggling, has been struggling, lost without a cause. I guess isn't that what they say? Lost without a cause or something like that, or um, meaning that you're just lost. You're lost and you don't know how to fix it. You don't know what you want to do. So no matter if you want motivation, I'll bring you motivation. You can watch some of the videos. Some of the videos, I promise you, I'll be yelling and screaming and fire the hell up. I promise you. And that's my motivational videos. Those are videos to inspire you, to wake you up and get you going every single day, to help you get through, the sad time, not the sad times, the bad times, not the sad times. The sad times, I'm not a counselor, but if I connect with you and I feel you, I'm going to speak with you about anything. I will speak about anything and everything. There's nothing that's going to throw me off. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you about neuroscience and neurological and none of that stuff. So let's keep it inside entrepreneurship, motivation, self-life experiences, and healing with the spirits and the universe, and finding your destiny and what it is that you're supposed to be doing. So my girlfriend is a healer. She also has her own channel. It's called Open Heart Center. I will put a link into this video, Open Heart Center. I can tell you that she's incredible. She, as well as I, both need inspiration to be able to deliver the gifts that we have to everybody out there. We have a lot of gifts to deliver, and we're going to be delivering them. And we encourage you to like and subscribe to both of our channels, comment on both of the channels, because what we're going to provide you with, you're not going to get anywhere else. I can look in the eyes and tell you this. And if you don't feel my passion, my truth, my humbleness, and my I want to say almost affection to do what I'm doing right now, you're going to see it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. No matter if you want to, start your own business, I will help you find out what it is you need to do. I'll talk with you. Those are videos that I will make off of your conversation, my kind of conversation. This is going to be an interactive YouTube. This ain't going to be me just standing up on stage yelling and saying how great the world is and how you fire yourself up. No, this is me connecting with each one of you. This is Christina connecting with each one of you. This is us building our groups of warriors out there that are here for a reason and for a cause, that want to find out what their reason is and their destiny, and help you overcome any fear and doubt, self-inflection, self-sabotage, self-hate, the negativity. Get rid of all of this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to help you get rid of all that bullshit that you don't need and come in with fresh, good knowledge, excitement, enthusiasm, and a drive. A place that's going to take you to where you're not going to ever imagine going, because we're going to help you get there. So comment on my videos. And if hey, right now you're very, very, very blessed and have the opportunity, because there's no comments now, because I'm just now getting started. So you're most likely to be picked. Just say, hey, I have questions. And I will get on with you one-on-one, because your question may be the same question 1 million other people are having. Look how many people are on this earth. I don't even know. Last time I looked, it was 1 billion. There's more than that, I'm sure. So your one simple question and my one answer could be something that could change another 5,000 to 10,000 people's lives, or 1 million lives. No difference than Christina. Her healing is going to change millions of people. It's going to affect millions of people. I assure you, because it helped me, and it's helped a lot of people. And you'll get to follow her channel, look at her channel, and you'll be able to hear more on that. But I'm fired up. I'm fired up to help you figure out what it is that you need to do. I'm fired up to connect with each and every single one of you one-on-one. This is my dream. This is my vision. This is my heart. This is my soul. This is me and my destiny. This is what I'm doing. And I'm passionate about it. And whatever we have to talk about, we will talk about. And if I don't know the answers and I can't give it to you, so I'm gonna give a lot, but I don't know everything. But I do have some people that I mentor with that that it's me, and I learn off of people. I feed off of people. I dissect and digest and consume every bit of knowledge about human nature, about people, about your mind, about the drive that we have, about the focus that we do, about negative and positivity. This is what I thrive on. This is me as a person. This is what I love. And then I've also integrated that into business. You know, how to run a business, how to handle a business, how to handle the stress, how to overcome, you know, you having bad sales, if you're in a slump, if you're having a bad time. I just went through it. A bad time, you know, with the company. 2020 was a horrible time. 2021 was a horrible time. Then 2022 started taking off, and now there's so many changes out there by the government and the laws and inflation. Plus, you know, everybody's just skyrocketing their prices over inflation rates. So it's a lot to deal with right now, but we're overcoming it. We're bouncing back. But I would say here within about 30 days we should be back on schedule. You know, back on where we were, which that's my goal. But listen, we all have troubles, we all have obstacles, we all have challenges. It's how you overcome it. It's how you overlook it. It's how you focus on you know, what it is that you want to do in life. And it doesn't matter if it's owning an internet business, how to start an internet. I'm going to try to give you some ideas real quick. Just give you some ideas. So I was one of the very first people that buy domain names. With me and a gentleman named Domain King, we used to have a contest on buying domain names. This was back in 97, I think, 98, something like that, way long ago. So I would buy every domain name I had, and I owned a lot of them. Some of the most valuable ones on earth today, I own them. And then I would drive around to like business names, and I'd go back to GoDaddy. This is right when GoDaddy came out. Google their name, buy their domain name, throw them a website on it, paid $10 for it, sell it for $5,000. Did it all day long. I would hire people to go out just to write down business names because we didn't want to go through the phone book because we didn't know if, you know, the businesses were still in business or not. And of course, this is way before, you know, cell phones became popular. So as people were, you know, people were coming back getting names, I would take the names, I'd go sell it to the business, and then I'd give, you know, the person who brought me the name some extra money. Or not extra money, but his commissions. And I did that up until I got sued by Nickelodeon for nickjr.com. I think it was nickjr.com, yeah. But they were pleasant. They just said release a name. This is before ICANN came out, cyber squatting. I basically created those laws in the industry. I tore that industry up. Like I owned all the names, like thousands and tens of thousands. I couldn't even tell you how many I own. I think I even own domain.com or domainauction.com, something like that. I can't remember. And then, you know, after that, I created one of the very first electronic ebooks on the internet, how-to books, how to cut your electric bill in half, how to, you know, how to start a business, how to cut your gas bill in half. It was all the how-to books before, and then from there, you know, I created the how-to director and all this stuff. But one of the richest people on earth that currently stole my idea and took their company and exploded it and continued to build and build and build. And he's one of the richest people on earth today. And I'm the first one to create that electronic ebook. I still have the paperwork for it. I've held on to it. It's been saved through fires. And by the way, my whole apartment burnt down. You know, when my son was born on Christmas Day. Yeah. So the challenges I've had in life and the things that I've been through, I've always been helping people create what it is to build and develop and give them ideas. And I figured. And I wasn't getting rewarded for it. So I figured, why not do it this way? Why not get on the screen, talk to people that are innovative, that have a mind that's excited, enthusiastic, leave some comments, let's talk. So, hey, by the way, just like it, subscribe to it, and comment on it. Like I said, somebody leave a comment, tell me you want to talk, and right now you're on top of the game. But I share this too, because my videos will help other people. Christina's videos, please look up Open Heart Center. The link will be in the description. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a blessed night. We'll talk soon.